I will be playing Tawny Strix.
Aurora, Belladonna.
Juno, Hothseed.
Have you heard?
What?
It's got
A giant sculpture of a papaya?
A large
Beautiful.
papaya.
big.
Who took it?
What are you
Take
looking
this.
for? Oh.
It's to you, and it was found at the scene of the crime.
I made arrangements for it to be taken to the dark side of Noyannion? Yeah.
So we gotta be there by Thursday. Oh, that's gonna be tight.
What do you have that they want?
I don't know.
Tawny, you are being summoned by the town.
I found some missing fruits in my time.
Do you want to go on an interstellar trip to get a giant metal fruit?
We're gonna get that papaya back.
Are you doubting my ability to get a vehicle off-world?
I doubt it greatly.
I'm gonna try to turn the engine on.
You hear a thunk.
So neg 4 to steer and brakes.
I forgot I needed to go to Space Bunnings.
Just like a small detour.
Now it's a party.
All right. Was there anything on your list that you needed to pick up from Spunnings? Because I mean, if we're gonna be there, you might as well. But,
I mean, you can always get things at Spunnings.
exactly.
Do you reckon they're running a sausage sizzle at the moment?
Got a sausage sizzle on every day. We can maybe take a couple for the road. That's probably not a bad idea, considering my particular supplies have been. That's fine. I was given enough anyway. That just works out a little bit sooner than I expected.
How long until we'll be there?
To Noyannion.
Oh no, to the
Spunnings.
To Spunnings. Oh, it's just a little ways away.
We're there.
No. Oh wait, but like, is there some downtime before we'll arrive?
There will be some downtime, yes.
Okay, good.
Would you like to do
I
something?
would like to do something in downtime.
Magical.
I would like to commune with the unseen.
Tell me more.
I'd like to learn something important from the unseen. I'd like to see if they can tell me who sent this letter.
Ooh, heck, that's a big question.
Well, we'll see if we can.
Can you talk me through communing with the unseen?
Yeah, so I perform a ritual to commune with the unseen, and then I roll with spirit, and I can do a couple of things depending on how I roll.
Great.
So let's do it.
What's your ritual look like?
I think it's a pretty classic. I'll get out one of my like tomes, and I'll have like a couple weird powders, and I'll like grind some stuff up in a mortar and pestle, like paint it on my face, get the letter, put it in the middle.
Yep.
I'm imagining this being very messy in a bumpy ute.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Like-
Heck.
Yeah, eyes roll back into my head.
Love it.
But I'm specifically looking at the recent history of this object.
So maybe like psychic imprints left.
Psychic
on-
imprints left.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Cool.
No.
Wow.
We're not doing
That's
great.
gonna be a
There's no
it's incredible.
I had
fails in this system, but
It's gonna
did
be
it.
a
That
4.
Yeah, that is 2 1s that
Yeah.
we just rolled.
would you like to mark one experience?
I sure would.
thought you might.
So I don't get any of the positive things according to this little list.
I apologize.
It's really unfortunate. But we do have things that go awry. Restless, unseen, cause a haunting. Hungry, unseen, destroy all non-sentient life in a small area. And stern, unseen, judge you, inflicting a condition.
Well, at this point, because no effort has been made to clear your existing conditions, I just feel like I need to pile more on. So you call out to the spirits or the unseen, and you get nothing. You get none of the kind of the friendly, witty banter you normally get from your voices that you speak to. Instead, you just feel the
Vastness
greater,
of space.
the greater, more abstract, unseen weight of space turning towards you, seeing how small you are,
Oh, hey, Cthulhu.
and then looking away. Space cares not for you.
I just like
Single tear.
single tear.
Space is just like, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. dead.
Would I stagger potentially? Would this be an emotional blow?
Yeah, this has been a very trying day. And failing at this ritual that is normally easy as breathing to you is just something you were not able to take on board right now.
I think that I would mark 2 conditions, and then I'm gonna have to clear some conditions.
You really are.
Pretty quickly.
Yeah, cool. So 5 conditions is quite significant. You would be
Rendered helpless.
yes.
I feel like
Just
it's
all of them.
gotta be that. I think I have. That would make sense to me.
Congratulations, we have just started, and you have collected them all.
Nice.
And
Gotta
we
catch 'em all.
haven't even had like a battle of some
No.
kind.
To be fair, I think that I probably would react fairly immediately. I think I'm probably gonna like rip my book in half. Just in like an outpouring of rage.
Cool. You're like minding your own business, and you just turn around and she's like tearing.
Like just rips it in half, and everyone's like,
Yeah,
Yay.
those clam shrooms, they sneak up on you. Juno, Juno, bud, could you maybe just take the reins for a little bit? I think I just need to go have a little chat with Aurora here.
probably cleared.
Yep.
Clear that
Like,
one.
Any hot tips? Okay.
It's pretty intuitive. I reckon you'll be fine. Just make
Mother,
sure you
no.
don't break it.
Mother, please.
All right, I
Hey, bud, what's
resolve that
what's
later.
going on?
Croaky is staring at you.
And the eyes just doing that. Glum, glum.
I didn't ask for any of this. I don't know why. You know, I was having a very normal day. It was a great day, actually. No one came into the shop. It was very relaxing. And now I'm in a space junker in the middle of nowhere on towards a place I've never been before to meet with someone who I don't even know who they are, who wants something from me that I don't even know what it is, and maybe we'll die, and maybe it's just like a secret murder cult ready to murder us all, you know, which is like fine. You know, I've talked to murder cults before, and usually they're actually more chill than you think that they are, but I just
Juno just turns around like,
I just really don't know what I'm supposed to do.
And I'm gonna put a hand on your back. Hun, most of the time no one knows what we're doing, but we do our best. You've been handed a pretty rotten set of cards. You thought you had a winning flush, and then that's what life's like sometimes, but you know, we get through it.
I don't even care about the Big Papaya. It's not my fault.
No, it's not. And it's not fair that you have to deal with this. And I'm sorry that you are. I really am. And whoever these dweebs are that have taken the Big Papaya and have some reason why they don't like you or whatever the issue is, trust me, I've got plenty of people out there who don't like me. And you know what? Stuff them. They're not important. I'm not very good at the emotional support, as you may have noticed.
you like to at this point.
But I
roll
am.
for emotional support.
I am trying.
You are doing the actions. Yes.
Alrighty, let's see if this has worked in any capacity. I'm gonna use spirit.
Do you have any strings connecting you to Ebony?
No.
Cool.
That's not bad though.
Oh, hey.
We've
You nailed it.
got an 11.
11.
Amazing.
Damn.
So on a 10 plus, Ebony, you get to choose to either clear a condition, mark XP, take a +1 forward, or gain insight from the GM about an obstacle facing you.
I'm going to clear my guilty
Yep.
condition.
And Tawny, you can either choose one of those options as well, or take one of Ebony's strings.
Oh, I hate having strings, but I guess I will. That
You
makes
can
sense.
take XP, or
I actually, if we get to, is it 3 XP
Yeah.
we level up?
you can take XP. Yeah, do it.
I'm a level up, baby!
Magical. Cool.
Amazing.
So, you've marked another XP. That means you have 3 XP, which
So I
sounds low, but
I have leveled up. Oh my god.
Congratulations.
Amazing. So yes, in that advancing, I'm going to take another move from my playbook. So I'm going to take Center of the Web, which would have come really in handy right at the beginning there if I'd chosen that one up front, but I didn't.
knew what was going to happen.
We love that.
So, Claire's leveled up.
Mm-hmm.
Aurora is feeling, well, Tawny's leveled up. Aurora is feeling a bit better.
A little bit less
better.
guilty.
A little bit
but
less guilty.
Feeling still
I'm
pretty
not
insecure and hopeless
angry.
and frightened.
Juno's flying a whole ass ship. Congratulations.
Apparently so. I hope no problems come up.
Basically
because I
that.
don't know how to deal with them, but also maybe it'll be fine. It's going fine so
you
far.
did a bang up job. Excellent work. I reckon Croaky's real impressed there.
Just like a little chuffed with myself at that. Mwah.
So, when you check your navigational directory, you discover Spunnings is not too far away on Karag 4, an uninspiring planet redeemed only by the determination of its residents and its position as a universal crossroad. That means that despite the size of the planet, it has significant infrastructure, including a few asteroids that have been towed in and laser-locked into rotation around the planet, where larger franchises have built superstores.
Is there a McDonald's?
Yes. Because this is a collaborative storytelling and adventure. So, on one of the steroids, you see Spunnings. Lowest prices since the Big Bang.
Yes.
You precariously lower your ship into the car park type situation.
Mm-hmm.
When you arrive, there is an enticing smell in the air. We love that day at Bunnings. Set up out the front is a gazebo, and underneath are a small group of many armed humanoids working a barbecue and raising money for something called the Great Grodon Mule Tide Ride.
I'm getting...
Oh yeah, we're absolutely all stopping and getting.
Sausage for sure.
And I'm, you know what? I'm actually gonna buy them for both of you.
Mummy.
Okay, we've got a mummy over here. We've got mother. There's a lot of energy. I was coming in for aunt energy, and I'm getting something different.
You can't just buy a gal sausages. Not expect that in response.
Okay, well,
Also, you've just had like this hellacious breakdown. And then you're just like, well, who was there for me?
Mummy was.
Mother.
This is nice and wholesome.
because also, just as an FYI, I have to increase my feelings by 1 each time I either gain a string or someone gains a string on me. So I don't like to have feelings. When I get 4 feelings, I will scream. Just as an FYI.
Okay.
And I can choose to increase my feelings anytime I feel myself gasping or swooning over someone, but I don't see that happening.
Obviously, there are romantic emotional connections, but
Yeah.
there are also so many other emotional connections.
Yeah.
So if you feel
Do you want to be my surrogate mother?
emotional connection, Claire,
Mummy's buying everyone sausages.
you grabbing some sausages? Oh, that's great. That's great. We've got so many to sell.
Do you, either of you have any dietary restrictions, conditions, or anything?
I can't have any spackleweed. If it's a spackleweed bread, I'm fairly intolerant.
Hey, Marge, is this spackleweed bread? No.
Oh,
They're all
that should
good.
be fine then. Really glues up my insides.
Oh, no, the feeling.
Oh, no.
I can't do onions.
No onions. All right. So can we have 1 regular sausage, 1 sausage, no onions, sauces?
Well, we have a self-sourcing station.
Oh, brilliant.
great.
All right.
Choice.
And, oh, God, this is embarrassing. How's the gluten?
Oh, let me. Pulls out the ingredient, like pulls out a packet and reads through the ingredients. It's like, oh, you've got some reconstituted, fermented.
It's like vibrantly purple bread.
Yes. None in the sausage, but definitely some in the bread.
All right. Can I just take a sausage without the bread?
Marge?
Requesting to place it into your hand.
Yes, with the tongs.
You turn around, you look around, and Marge has already just put a sausage on a napkin
Beautiful.
and dumps it in front of you.
Oh, the onions, did you have some of them as well?
Marge! Marge just grabs some tongs and it's like,
Oh, thanks. Thanks, love. All right, dig in.
Thank you.
Like holding a sausage in your closed fist.
with onion exploding and sauce.
You go slurp it out from between your knuckles.
Oh my god, well now I am.
Thank you for supporting the tide ride. Have a nice day.
Just I haven't heard of the tide ride.
Oh, it's amazing. So at the change of the season, the tides on my home planet rise up and we all hop on our Grodon mules and we go out into the ocean and we like ride the tides into shore, and it's like it's a race from the original shoreline to the new shoreline, and this year I reckon I'm gonna win. My mum says I'm doing really well, right?
Well, good.
Oh, I reckon.
Yeah.
They call them Marge.
Oh, I'm not. We're in a professional work environment, and we use names in a professional work environment.
Oh my god, I love this child.
But good luck.
Thank you.
Reckon you're gonna crush it? That sounds so fun.
Oh, last year someone got crushed. Yeah,
Oh.
It was sick.
I was fully sick.
Nice. Well, you have fun with that. Glad we could support you in your journey to realize your dreams. We've got some shopping to do. Some space shopping. Spopping.
Into the Spunnings we go. I imagine,
Into-
like, Bunnings is already a vast space to walk into.
So when you step inside, the fluorescent lights show you aisles and aisles of paints, plants, pipes, furniture fixings, fencing. A worker wearing dark green overalls and a big grin steps up to you. Welcome to Spunnings, lowest prices since the Big Bang. Anything I can help you with?
Oh, mate, we're looking for a photon flux stabilizer. You got any in stock?
Oh, let me just check. They are in aisle OZ. Yep, so what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to head that way and take a left. If you hit the triangle, you've gone too far. If you've hit the crater, you've definitely gone too far. Just scooch back this way. Got that?
Mm-hmm.
Best of luck.
Thanks there, mate. Alrighty. Off we go.
I just want to quickly mark that the urge to explore everything in the store, the need to suppress that
Yep.
is taking me down one feral point.
Oh, so you are resisting that urge?
I am resisting the urge because I'm like, I want to do this thing with these people, and which takes me to 0,
Which means
which means I now have no access to any of my playbook moves.
Yep. Until you give in to the urge, or a urge, to do something vaguely bestial.
As we're like walking out of the corner of my eye, I spy the toxic and noxious plant aisle. And I'm like, I'll just see you guys
Do you? That means you've gone that way. Very
front
good.
at the front.
Meet you at the front?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just at the counter.
Yep.
Yeah. And my plan is just to like see what they've got, like, because they might have a different selection
Yeah, of course.
than what
They
is normally
sometimes-
available
yeah,
at the Spunnings.
closest to us, yeah.
Closest to us. So I just want to see what's in the toxic and noxious plant aisle.
Yeah, sometimes, they get new stock in. It's real cool. Yep.
So you've turned right and gone to the plant section, where you see a amazingly overgrown room. But then also down to the right, they've enclosed one of the craters on this asteroid and turned it into this giant biome bowl of plant life and
This is gotta
absolute
be
joy.
the best Spunnings I've ever seen.
But you both head left.
I'm like,
We have not
Watching-
we have not reached the triangle.
You have not reached the triangle.
No.
I watched Aurora go and was like, dang it, that was an option.
So you are lost in the plant section, I assume.
I'm trying to be focused. I'm just there to look at the noxious plants. And I'm not even gonna buy anything. I just want to see what they have.
Just looking.
Just looking. I promise I'm just looking.
I appreciate that you've all understood the mission here.
I've got a photon flux stabilizer to find, and by golly, I'm going to find it.
Cool. So you've gone left. You reach a T intersection. To the right are some electrical supplies, lots of wires and stuff. To the left are some plumbing supplies and another crater. They crop up every now and then.
Wait, we were told if we went to the crater, then that's way too far. Is that the crater, or is that just a crater? Like,
Probably got a couple of craters around, so I'm going to say a crater, but we'll not go towards the crater. Maybe we'll go the aisle that's not the crater aisle.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thinking.
So you head towards, I can't remember
I
which.
think it's the electrical.
The electrical?
Great. You are heading through the electrical. You go through an aisle that is full of extension leads and cables and sockets and pockets and anything.
Rockets. Lockets. Wait,
Rockets.
they're not supposed to be here.
But they are.
But they are.
But they are. This aisle actually just kind of ends and loops back on itself. And the next aisle just has light bulbs and fairy lights and everything shiny that you could ever want.
But not a photon
Like
flux stabilizer.
light bulbs from this big to the size of like.
Yep. Every
huge.
light bulb you could ever want. But no photon flux stabilizer. You do hear a voice one more aisle over. Oh yeah, what you want to do is you just want to head over to aisle M14 and the third shelf along, I think it is. That'll get you going. Yep, no worries. Anything else, let me know.
Mate, over there, in the other aisle, customer with a query. I'm looking for the photon flux stabilizers.
Yep.
Where am I going to find them?
Oh, golly. Okay. So what you're going to do is you probably want to follow the sound of my voice, come towards me a little bit more.
Alrighty.
Marco.
Polo.
Marco.
Polo.
Marco.
Polo.
Marco.
Polo.
Marco.
Polo. Oh, there you are, mate.
Hey.
Hey.
We made it. Yeah, cool. So keep going along this one. Follow the zigzag for a little bit. When you come to a T intersection, turn right. Follow the zigzag a little bit more. When you come to the crossroad, go straight through. Chuck a lefty, chuck a righty, and it should be right in front of you.
You got all that, Juno?
Yes. Yes.
You all have pens and paper. I just
I'm well
want to point
aware.
that out.
I'm well aware,
You're
but
making
I'm
that choice?
actually I am making that choice. All right.
Okay.
I'm
Zigzag,
just looking at
right at the
noxious
T
flowers.
intersection. Zigzag. Make a lefty. Make a righty. Then it's there.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds right.
Feels good.
I'm upset. I have not come with them.
But
Not
you can't
my
feel
character.
upset about that. Because...
Me, Ebony, is upset by what has happened here.
Distraught.
Alrighty. Zigzag. Onwards.
You reach a T intersection.
Turning right.
You reach a crossroads.
Left.
Oh no, was it straight through the crossroads?
Oh, fuck.
Or do we straight through and then chuck a lefty and
Yes.
then a righty?
No,
Yeah.
that was right. Yeah. And I'm not going to go straight through. I'm going to go gaily through. So
Gaily forwards.
gaily
Important
forwards
distinction.
through. Yes. It's,
Do you feel proud, Juno? Were you nervous to be like,
I was like, I think we.
Oh no! Yep, you're right. Good work, keeping me on the gay and narrow. So we're going gaily forwards through the crossroads, and then we're going to chuck a lefty, chuck a righty.
Yeah.
And do we find photon flux stabilizers?
You reach a T intersection. To the right, you see some dangling plants. To the left, you see some camping equipment.
I hate Bunnings.
So we were told Z?
OZ.
OZ.
Mm-hmm.
2 O's.
I look at the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any yellow bricks?
Oh, love, did you want some yellow bricks?
Nah, mate. I'm looking for the photon flux stabilizers, but I'm getting a bit of a runaround here.
Oh, cardio. Such a good time, isn't it? I love going for a jog, especially around work.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna stay. I'll be back in a second, and I'm just gonna start climbing the shelf.
Okay.
Just I'm like, oh, it's not that tall, and I want to see if I can see the signs.
Can you please, mark a bestial condition, and that feels like defying danger, doing something vaguely acrobatic, and on something that is not designed for such a thing.
Yep.
So you are climbing shelves at this point near the gardening section. So let's say they're covered in terracotta pots. That feels good and safe. So you can.
It's probably daring, isn't it?
Yeah, like
That's might, endurance, or courage.
Or grace, maybe.
Yeah, or grace if you want swiftness and elegance.
I mean,
One of the passers-by is like, Moira, look away. We don't behave like that.
I think I'm gonna try and go with grace, but
non-carbon.
also they're the same points.
Oh,
so,
It's just flavour then. Whichever flavour you want to use.
but that gives me 9.
Ooh. On a 7 to 9, I will offer you a hard choice or success with a sacrifice. So, as you are climbing up, your foot knocks some pots, which start to wobble and start to knock into other pots. You can either jump off and try to save all the terracotta pots, or you can keep going and figure out where you are.
What would Juno do?
Does Juno even notice?
I think through sheer audacity, Juno has decided that, oh, like, no, I got this, and is climbing, and like, I reckon I'll just like still those pots with my foot as I pass them by, and
That'd be fine.
they'll be fine.
Should be right.
Yeah.
So you give them a bit of a tap on the way, like, stay. And then
It's
you
like-
keep climbing. And pot after pot after pot rolls off the shelf and smashes on the ground.
Can I hear that? Because I'm pretty.
You're
close
pretty
by.
close, actually. Can you please mark another beast? Because that was a strong choice. Can you please defy danger to avoid the cascade of terracotta
I look
daggers?
Bugger. So that would be an 8.
An 8. Choice. Or if you jump out of the way, they will smash. They will def smash. Perhaps this is your chance to avert.
So I'm gonna try, rather than actually jumping out of the way, is like maybe catch like one of the big pots.
Yep. So you do so, but in doing so, it hits you quite hard when you catch it. It hurts quite a lot on an old injury.
Yep, felt that one.
Flashback sequence to when you got the injury. What a feeling that evokes in you.
And we're not gonna talk about that flashback.
Absolutely not.
But I guess I'm feeling some feels.
You are indeed. Which feeling are you feeling?
That's classified.
You gotta mark a condition though.
You do need to do that. You don't have to tell the room what's going on, but you can. You will.
Yeah,
need
that's
to.
gonna be angry.
Okay.
I've lost my sunrust,
Yep.
and now I've got a
Now you've been hit with a pot.
big old pot, and I saved the pot,
You did.
which is good. But it did give me a whack.
I think looking down, I'm only gonna have seen the part where you caught it.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be like, whoa, nice catch. Just like, dang.
You.
You
The
got
little.
a Velcom. Yep.
Here we are. So there are still some smaller pots smashed around you, which Aurora heard. Would you like to do anything with that information?
I
Totally
am
up to you.
going to walk in the direction of the aisle, of course, with like my arms laden with several plants, which of course I'm not gonna get all of them. I just like want to like hold them
And choose
for a little
between them, yeah.
while.
Trial possession.
Just trial. You know when you put them all in your cart and then you just need to like walk around the shop for a little
Think about
while
it.
with them, just having to think about them. So I've got like 6 plants.
Yep.
As I walk down
Great.
the aisle, towards the
Specifically
center.
poisonous plants.
Specifically noxious and poisonous.
Nothing could go
plants.
wrong.
No,
Yeah.
no carnivorous ones?
Oh, there might be a little fly trap in there.
There's a
Excellent.
fly trap very slowly, just like
It's like gnawing on my earlobe.
cool. But congratulations, you reached the top of the shelf.
Yes.
You look around. To your right, of course, you see the gardening section with Aurora emerging from the plants with more plants.
And I go, oh, where's Juno?
Hey!
They're up there.
And to your left, you see. Have we done paints yet? Let's do nails and screws and hinges and steering wheels and gearboxes and brake pads, and you can see one extra aisle further. You don't know a lot about car parts, but you feel like that weird shaped thing is a similar colour to the other weird shaped things that were in the spoot.
I'm just like hollering from the top of the shelf, like kind of just like I think I see some of the stuff we're after just down there past the hinges. Yeah, past the door hinge aisle.
Brilliant. Can you please stay up there and give me directions as I make my way to the aisle? Much appreciated.
I'll
With like,
wait.
it's a cold anger. I want that to be clear. It's just like a I'm carefully putting that pot down, and on my way, following the directions, am I finding any Spunnings helpers?
Yeah, sure, why not? Halfway down the hinge aisle, you see someone stacking shelves in their green overalls.
Excellent. Person working, please, I need your assistance momentarily.
Hey.
Lovely to make your acquaintance. There's
You
a little...
too, brother?
I'm not a brother.
You too, mother?
Stop calling me that. Yes, very well. Just very quickly, there's a little mess in aisle near garden pots.
no.
I just
Made
wanted
a
to...
mess.
Little mess. There's
A little mess.
Yeah, there's... I need...
You're not a mess. You have this.
I do very much, and right now I want to clean up the mess, but with
Nice.
money, with currency. I have
yeah,
card.
yeah.
Yeah, I just want to keep this between us. I just want to pay for the damages, just quickly, quietly. Just keep that on the down low, and then it's okay.
Cool.
Correct.
Cool. We can do that. And they follow you back to the little mess.
And I'm like, you see, this is, and so I just here is card. If you can just
happen.
Unimportant. I just need to pay for that, and then I need to.
It looks like they fell.
Things fall. It's space. Lots
That
of things
gaze
fall
is
in
slowly
space.
lifting up.
Yes, and you have machine to take card here.
Yeah,
Excellent.
absolutely. I
Okay,
can
so
do that.
total.
And they start like rummaging around on the floor, finding barcodes and being like, boop. And then they find some more barcodes and boop that.
Excellent. Cool. Now we do the exchange. Boop. Wonderful. Excellent. Okay. Thank you for your assistance.
And this is yours now.
Brilliant. I'll collect it in a moment. I've got other things to buy. And I'm going off. And because I have secretly performed a loving act for someone, I am reducing my feelings by 1.
Oh, boo.
Back down there. Onwards, past the hinges.
Past the hinges.
Juno, is anywhere... Can you direct? Make sure I'm going in the right direction.
I think keep going forwards.
Yeah, just a little bit further down from there.
Okay. Thank you.
Congratulations. You are in an aisle with things with names like camshafts and crankshanks, crankshaft, coolant, throttle. I just googled ignition words.
Brilliant. Any of these look photonic flux stabilizers?
There is indeed a photon flux
Brilliant. We're
stabilizer.
getting that one.
How does it always take? Like, you're like, I'm just got like 4 things to get from Bunnings,
And then you end
you're
up
in there
buying
for
a
like
bunch
3 hours.
Broken terracotta pots.
Just like still up on the shelf, just like, did you find them?
Maybe just.
Should I get down now?
Yes.
From a distance, you see some people in green overalls pointing and being like,
really should be going now. We got many places to go, many things to do, see, be, and I'm gonna come back the way I came back and meet you at the place
Just
of the
follow
broken
the
terracotta,
sound of my voice.
which is echoing.
Now we're all
voice.
at the intersection of nails and screws and plants.
Toxic, noxious plants.
Yeah. All right. I think it's just back down this way.
Through the plants.
I just turned in here.
I'm joking. You found your way out. Congratulations.
So you're taking all of these, or you... Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I just like actually can't get the Venus flytrap off my ear. So I guess I'm taking this one and maybe also this one, and no, just this one and that one. Okay, that's it.
Excellent.
So you purchase your
Photon flux stabilizer.
My
plant,
3 plants.
your bucket of broken terracotta pot, which is
Which
now
I
in your
have
possession.
given to you to carry.
I'm sure there's a use for this.
So you head back to the spoot with your new parts and your new belongings.
Well, I am, as soon as getting in, I'm installing this photon flux stabilizer.
Thank you, Mother.
Dark Rocky, I hope you enjoy it. Okay. So, onwards to Noyanion.
To Noyanion. So, ship freshly repaired.
Do I take...
Yes. Congratulations. You now have a
Amazing.
functional ship.
Incredible. I
Nothing will go wrong. For this next leg of your journey, your goal is essentially to make it to Noyanion as quickly as possible, but you will face a series of encounters or challenges that you'll need to find ways to overcome. This section is designed to be more of a rapid fire thing, so I'm going to throw a scenario at you, and you're going to come up with an approach, and we're going to roll and we're going to move on.
Nice.
And how quickly you get to Noyanion will be dependent on your ideas and how well you roll, because your fate is always in the hands of the tiny dice that you have.
We love that.
The dice gods.
That's why we play these games. To hurt ourselves.
Correct.
Alrighty.
The light from the next system you approach is almost blinding. When you look at the navigation data, you can see that this is, in fact, a non-binary star system. It has 3 suns weaving around each other at its center. Thank you, Winter, for laughing.
I'm just very pleased.
Thank you. Proud of that one.
That's excellent.
As you get closer, you feel a gentle weightlessness, and a loose bag begins to bob slightly above the floor of the hauler. Then a siren sounds, a
clanking.
large yellow light illuminates, and the words "Biosphere compromised" has time to flash on the screen just once before the proximity of the 3 suns completely overrides the gravity drive of the ship.
I hate it when that happens. Okay.
What happens when you lose the gravity drive on a ship?
Occupants mark a condition or take a negative to relevant actions requiring air and gravity. Air.
You haven't lost air.
Okay, just gravity.
Just gravity.
So you can either be stressed or you can take a -2, basically.
I'm going to actually take a neg to actions that require gravity.
As am I.
Okay. Anything not attached, including yourselves, falls sideways as the gravity axis of the ship shifts.
Good thing I
Port
have
side.
my seatbelt on at all times when I'm flying.
You are very uncomfortable.
It is
You are not
very-
okay.
Croaky, what are you doing? Are you messing with the system again?
Mother help.
Oh no, Croaky, not again.
The light is still flashing, the screen is still saying biosphere compromised, and as you keep heading forwards past the suns, you move closer to a different sun instead, and gravity shifts that way. Terracotta shards shooting past
Was
Your
your bag
Oh,
closed?
oh, no.
Or is it just like a bag filled with the terracotta pieces that is just funk?
I think it would have probably only been half closed.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
okay. We
like,
love that.
not all of the contents spilled out, but definitely some. Definitely more terracotta shards than one should probably have in a spaceship.
So both of you at least fall sideways, and terracotta shards are raining towards you.
Rather than -2 to,
You take a condition.
yeah, I was taking a condition of guilty
Yep,
because
I brought this on myself.
yeah,
Great.
and I would like to try and defy disaster to try and scoop up some of the bits.
Great. So that's the action Winter will be taking. Not everyone needs to take an action in this moment. Some people can just.
I'm
let
just gonna
another player-
keep flying.
And Ebony, is there anything you?
I'm also gonna try and defy disaster, but more accurately, I'm just gonna try and dodge
Cool.
the shards.
Great. So you're trying to
I'm trying
dodge,
to not get stabbed by pot.
and you're trying to salvage.
Yes.
Great. If you would both like to roll.
Would that be Grace?
You are dodging, so that would be yes, Grace.
Alright, so it's gonna be a 6 minus 2, a 4.
Would you like to take experience?
Yeah.
So having failed to dodge, terracotta shards actually hit you.
Oh,
Uh,
get sliced and diced.
you're already feeling quite emotional, so I won't.
Take a condition for injury.
Usually, yes.
Yes, but I'm fine.
We'll just bear in mind for future interactions that you are in pain.
Yes.
But Winter,
Mm.
you saw Ebony get quite hurt from the shards of terror. Well, you saw Aurora get
The
quite hurt
shards of terror.
from the
Terracotta.
Yes, the shards of terror have hurt your friend. If you're not already feeling guilty,
I am in fact feeling guilty.
I mean, could that
I don't
be
think
insecure as well? Because it's like not just guilty, but like, oh no, I might lose a friend.
let's go insecure then. If that feels okay, unless you feel like something else would suit better, Winter.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
Okay, cool. And how did your roll go, Winter?
I got a 9.
Hard choice or success with a sacrifice. So you position yourself. So you have the bag and, you know, most of the terracotta reassembled, but you see more falling in a way that may hit Tawny, because Tawny is not moving at all. Tawny is strapped in and trying to steer the ship. So you can either choose to let them hit Tawny and then catch them, or you can choose to attempt to stop them from hitting Tawny and damage part of the ship as you throw yourself across the space to protect Tawny.
Can I say anything in this? Am I...
This is a split-second decision that you have no part in.
Ship is more important than me.
Yeah, I think that that's where I would go anyway.
Yeah.
Just knowing that Tawny is very much about their stuff. So I think I would just holler like, heads, and
let it happen.
and just let it happen.
Okay.
Gonna take some terracotta to the face.
You sure are. But maybe you'll get a cool scar.
I'm wondering, because I'm already angry. I want to be more angry. I'm like,
Anger is usually a surface feeling.
I'm well aware of that. I'm definitely gaining that feeling back again. So we're back up to 2 feelings.
the worst.
I hate it. I'm gonna feel a bit hopeless.
Okay.
Actually. Just like, oh my god, I'm just stuck on this fucking mission with these fucking baby gays, and I'm
So rough.
having to be the person who's responsible, and I fucking hate being the person who's responsible. Mm-hmm.
So you manage to gather up all the terracotta. You grab onto the side of the ship. You strap yourself in. You do something to hold yourself secure as Tawny manages to fly past the three suns. It's not pleasant as the gravity keeps shifting and you keep having to fight to stay somewhere safe, but you make it through.
Nice.
And as we make it through finally, now this is why we wear our seat belts and we secure all of our luggage before takeoff.
And
All those
gravity
things.
normalizes.
I hand the piece of terracotta that got me in the face, and it's just got like a little bit of my blood on it.
Oh.
And I think this is yours.
And take it and unzip the bag and put it in, and then don't zip it back up again. Just not intentional. It just
It happens. Oh god, I know.
Speaking of blood, I've been sliced and diced a little bit here. And as I leveled up, I'm gonna say that the little Venus flytrap was still attached to my ear,
I know what's coming.
and it's tasted little
Magic blood.
my blood, and I think it's slowly evolving into an eerie companion.
That's fun.
Which is
Yes.
a little pet monster that can give me a +1 to 2 basic moves, which is divination, and I like snails. It gives me +1 to these moves when it assists me, but its assistance is always obvious and alarming to ordinary people. In addition, I can speak with monsters.
Casual chats can occur.
Casual cats can occur, so now I have a little, it becomes like a little bit more active, and I don't know, maybe little eyeballs
Pop out.
pop out of it, and I go, hello.
It looks at you.
Oh, you're so cute. And I have a little friend.
Hey, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
The next system you pass through is still showing the after effects of a revolution. The planets themselves are scarred with large burnt-out craters marking their surfaces. Pieces of spacecraft occasionally drift past your field of vision, memorials of the battle fought, and you see half of a wing with cables drifting along behind bump into what seems to be open space and change direction. Red lines radiate outwards, a net rippling and stretching out in every direction. As you approach, the lines seem to solidify, creating a barrier. A message flashes on your screen. After centuries of brutality from those charged to protect us, we have carved our own space in the galaxy. Brick by brick, we have built our freedom. None shall tear it down, this wall of stone. Your navigation panel is telling you that you need to travel directly forwards, and your comms are crackling with an incoming contact request from someone identifying themselves as the Barrier Authority.
Take the call.
Hello, vessel. Please identify yourself.
Hello, this is Tawny Strix. I am just trying to get through to the other side of your barrier. Can we pass through? Is that okay? We've had a very long trip already, and I'm just very tired.
We do not permit unauthorized passage through the barrier.
Can you authorize it?
You will have to apply for authorization. You can contact our head office through this. They forward you a long, complicated number thing.
I'm sorry, we're in quite a bit of a rush. We really do have to get to...
We will need to authenticate your identities and your reason for passage. It will take 3 to 5 business days.
Are you potentially able to tell us if someone shipping a large metal papaya had passage through here recently?
I am not at liberty to discuss the passage of other individuals. That
How
is
long
an
have you
invasion.
been working here in this position?
Well, it was just that was
It
stolen
just-
goods, so if you were to have let...
If a crime has occurred adjacent to the barrier, you can report it to. They send you another.
Okay. Okay, we're in space. Let me see. How big is your barrier? Can we go over it? Can we go under it? We can't go through it.
You pull up on the navigation, and it shows that the barrier stretches out for kind of a 6-hour delay in each direction.
I mean, that's better than 3 to 5 business days.
You don't have like a hyperspace chute to get people to one side to the other, like
I
If
know
your
this
vessel
is-
has hyperspace capacity, you are able to enter hyperspace at the edge of our system and exit on the other side of our system. That is between you and your ship.
it's really
okay. Well, yes, I suppose we can do something like that. So it's totally okay if we go to the edge of your system and then we enter hyperspace, and you won't have a problem if we enter hyperspace on the edge of your system and then reappear later on the other side of the system. That's okay?
That is
Do
how
you have
travel.
hyperspace?
Okay, then we will be doing that then. Thank you for your assistance. You're very good at your job. Have a lovely rest of your day.
Have a nice day.
Thank
Boop.
you.
Do you have?
I'm making sure that audio is turned off before I continue talking. No, I do not have hyperspace, but I have little cloaking device. So we are just going to take a little bit longer in hyperspace. Yes? Good. Duh. Okay. Let's do this.
Wait,
What
happens next?
So we are going up to the edge of the space, and then I'm going to press the cloaking device button to, and then we're just gonna keep on going
Towards the barrier.
through the barrier. Yes, is that not a?
Does it have to be opened?
Because like if you're passing through hyperspace to the other side, like you'd go through.
You still have to go through.
So there's like.
I don't know how real science works. I am functioning on fake science.
Okay, I'm going up to wherever there is an opening, because surely there is an opening. Regan, surely there is an opening.
I'll tell you what. In searching for an opening, you do see where there's some ships on either side of it and a small structure kind of locked in space adjacent to the barrier where there are people inside controlling letting other ships pass through or not, as the case may be. The people defending the barrier are in small fighter shuttle with obvious weaponry happening.
How many other ships are there?
Let's say there's 2.
How big are they?
Roll me a d6. One ship is quite small and the other ship is
Come on, buddy.
slightly above medium.
The ship that's slightly above medium, I'm gonna
Maneuvering.
invisibly maneuver behind. I'm gonna turn the spoot around, and there's like, I'm saying, some kind of a latch system.
Little tow
Okay.
bar.
There's a little tow bar that's just gonna latch onto the back of their ship. Just, yeah, a little clunk. And then we're just gonna let them pull us through.
Let's see how that goes. Would anyone else like to add anything?
There are things that I could do, but I think it would make it worse.
That's fine. Look,
Making it worse is an option.
Making it worse is an option, and it's all I've done this session, so
well,
It's really going through some stuff, you know?
I'm really just
Bad day.
having a bad day.
Winter?
We all just need to sit very quiet and not rock the boat.
Yeah,
it's a little maneuver
I think I have
around
to do
back in
that.
the old
And
and we're just not going to
Also just-
Press here.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
your urge to move and fidget and make noise is
It's
pressing
very
on you.
quiet in here.
How's that going?
And do we have to like turn everything, like the power? All
Yeah.
Yeah, let's power down. You can power down.
Croaky.
All right, go for it.
got a 10.
We love this. Tell me exactly how it happens.
Yep, so the turbo like locks on, and they're like, that's space. It's just like you just use like a little propulsion, and you don't really notice like more cargo because we don't have any gravity at the moment.
Yep.
That's how space works.
Great.
That is how space works.
NASA, listen up.
There's no such thing as inertia. It's fine.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're fine.
Cool. You flawlessly attach yourself to this slightly larger than medium vessel as they, I suppose, they get approval to pass through the barrier. Really
They did their
awkward-
application.
They did their
Yeah.
application.
3 to 5 business days ago.
The person in the little shuttle thing waves them through, and off they go. Is anyone particularly impressed by this incredible maneuver?
Yeah, I reckon I'd be pretty impressed by that.
You're pretty impressed by that?
I think I'm
Alright.
fairly impressed, to be honest.
You're
as
both
well.
impressed. In that case, would you like to gain a string on both of those?
A gift.
I'd like to
You can't. You've been impressed.
They are impressed. You have no control over that. You did something very cool.
I just reached all feelings.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
So, you do make it through. You clear the space. You turn around. You see your two baby queers staring at you with awe.
That was sick.
Like,
That was so
I was like
sick.
feeling so good also. I was like, maybe this makes me feel less angry, in fact, because I just pulled that off. And then I see you
it's
both.
like doing crimes.
That was sick as fuck.
That was cool.
Da. I'm good at what I do. Excuse me, I need to go into cargo bay for a moment.
Mother.
It's fine, Croaky. Could one of you just stay at the wheel? I just need to get something in my throat. And then I'm just going to walk into the cargo bay, and there's, at some point, I have got a whole bunch of weird shit, and there's like some rugs, and there's some very disgusting looking pillow. And I'm going to get the very disgusting looking pillow, and I'm going to hold it up against my face, and I'm going to scream into it.
Oh no.
And you just hear very strange muffled.
Very good.
So that just happened, and I reduced my feelings to 0.
Just like that?
However, I do give you both strings on me.
Ooh.
So yes, that felt good to get it out, at least in the moment.
I'm glad.
So we're secretly passing through this space.
And then I'm going to come back in,
Nailed it.
and my face is a bit red. Danke. I will be taking the back from now. Good. And
And you put your seatbelt on.
I put the seatbelt on, and the seatbelt on also. Yeah. Good, very good. Good. On we go.
Onward.
Yum, on to Neon.
Neon, 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 neon,
Neon,
neon,
neon,
neon,
neon,
neon,
neon.
neon.
Neon, neon,
Yum
neon.
yum yum.
As you approach Neon, you notice flares coming off the closest star, creating beautiful and dangerous solar winds. The light display brings with it electromagnetic shock waves that blast through any electrical
I
circuits
hate
in their
that.
path, damaging them. Roll a d6, please, Claire.
Come on. Not again.
No.
Is that gravity again? Or is that...
Or is it air? There's a slight compromise to both.
Okay.
A warning flashes up on the dash. You find if you try to move, you just lose your step a little bit more. And
The air seems thinner.
not intensely thinner. Not yet.
It's just like we're at the top of a mountain.
Yep. You're just struggling a little bit. You're a little bit short of breath. You approach the planet, though, and flying is still totally fine.
All right, we're getting it.
Aurora is taking some very deep breaths.
I think, actually, I've got my head in a book, trying to avoid the thought of the approaching planet and what might be waiting for me, potentially losing myself in
escapism.
escapism when I should be doing something important.
I would have been drinking my
and,
sunrust if I'd had it. That's what that
clearing
was
my
there for.
hopeless condition.
Yeah, great.
Nice.
As you get closer, another flash of light arcs across the space in front of you, creating another electromagnetic wave. Would someone else like to roll this time? So it's not Claire destroying her own pride and joy.
4.
4. Navigation. All of the screens that allow you to see outside of the ship, they go black. You can no longer see.
Surely there's like somewhere on the ship there's like small,
Yes, there are.
actual, genuine
So there are small,
panels to look out of.
call them little
Porthole.
periscopes or
Yeah.
portholes
Yeah.
on each side of the ship.
Space portholes.
So
Sport holes.
portholes,
I
they are
hate
not
when they
all
said that.
accessible from where you steer from.
Yeah.
Though, and you are now flying.
Directly towards
Blind.
a planet.
Yep,
Mm.
you are, and you can see nothing.
And I like jolt out of my book and I go, oh,
Hmm.
that seems bad.
It's not good. I know I said seatbelts before, but perhaps carefully, if somebody could assist me, because I really should not leave in the flight position. The small holes to have a look out of. See what we're doing, because this is not great.
I got
So
this.
Yep.
And then just like try and push myself over to one of the windows.
Yeah, absolutely.
Portholes.
You can still walk. There is still most
There is
gravity.
still mostly gravity.
It's just a bit-
gravity.
You just feel a bit drunk, I guess. Cool. Let's say if the front of the ship is there, there's a little hole here and a little hole.
I'll go to the other one.
One person at each porthole.
Mm-hmm.
You at the wheels. Great.
Okay.
Thus far, nothing terrible is happening. You are coming up on atmosphere. And there is another solar flare.
Oh my god.
Lucky last. Your turn to roll.
1.
1.
Oh, I love
No, we
that.
can't see or steer
I can
or breathe.
I just steering's a little
We
bit
can
harder.
kind of do all of those things.
Yeah.
Just
Kind of.
a
It's
little.
with a
fine.
lot of difficulty.
You enter atmosphere. And you're no longer gently floating through space. You
it's
are.
being pulled.
Is there a radio? Can we radio someone?
Yeah, you can do that.
Mayday.
What planet
Mayday.
we're falling into.
I mean, I have like reverse
Like flying into.
thrustery things.
Yeah.
So it's like
You're not like careening towards the
No.
planet. You are still flying.
Yeah.
yeah,
just
it's just a
poorly.
little bit harder.
Yeah.
But like, can we see if we're like near a settlement? Are we just in the woods?
Yeah.
Are
So let's say you're over some trees right now, but slightly off that way, there is a large settlement.
Okay. We're not gonna crash into anyone's home or anything though.
Okay, in that case, though, I am activating the like planetary communication
thruster.
radio.
Please help.
And Les, please help. Again, I don't ask
That's
for
what I'm saying.
help.
It sounds like you're asking for help.
I'm absolutely not going to be asking for help. Hello, anybody on the other side of this? Just incoming into your planet, having a little bit of trouble with the steering and also a little bit flying blind partially. Having a little bit problem.
Ship on approach, ship on approach. Do you need assistance? Do you need help?
I
I'd
wouldn't
say very much yes. We need help.
I wouldn't say we need help
Yes,
so
we
much.
need help.
Just
Emergency vehicles being dispatched to help.
oh god, that's actually gonna hurt me a lot. We're gonna get another feeling. All right, I just calmed down, but we're going back up to one feeling. And,
Up we go.
Oh god, what am I gonna be feeling? I'm gonna feel insecure. This feels fucking awful.
Yeah.
God, I hate this.
Cool. So, help is on the way. It is not here yet, though, and you are definitely heading towards the planet. Tall trees are fast.
Okay, we are
Approaching.
putting the fucking brakes on.
Oh, you know.
Are we?
Yes.
-2 to the brakes.
I'm putting the fucking brakes on real hard.
Roll to defy tree.
Goddamn tree, I defy you!
E.
That would be a 7 with a -2 as a 5.
I suppose this was brakes, not steering, so there was no way you could both help with that situation.
No.
You are here to help with steering.
We'll mark an experience point.
Would you like some experience?
And we're like, and I'm like holding on to my little plant.
Mm-hmm.
I go.
So
I think
you-
I'm going back to the seatbelt.
Good idea. The seat belts now is very good time.
Vision
Da.
be damned.
Ugh,
Okay. And you
I'm just
crash
putting-
into the tree.
Oh damn.
You straight up crash into the tree. It doesn't completely annihilate you, but you hear like the scratch of branches going up the side, but it does slow your descent.
And the
Which is useful.
wonderful crack of the
Branch.
trunk just
Yeah.
yeah.
You hit the ground, not at full speed.
Like skidding.
Tossed
I
it. Like,
put-
yep. The
I-
ship is skidding along the ground. You're all thrown about in your chairs.
I did the wheels down.
You did the wheels down.
Mm-hmm.
It helped slightly. Congratulations.
The wheels are broken.
Not enough to save this
Drift,
situation.
drift.
Yep. So you have skidded to a stop. Everyone mark an emotional condition because that was
I now
horrifying.
feel guilty.
Yep. How about you?
A bit hopeless.
Yep.
Again.
Juno?
I would actually, if there's time to do this,
Absolutely.
as we're coming in, I would like to transform.
Okay.
So I can assume at will and must assume if my feral hits 4, but if you do, tell everyone what the beast in you looks like. So transformed, I wrote it as taking the form of like a kind of quadrupedal werewolf kind of vibe, but if a werewolf was a big border collie cross.
I was gonna ask
Like-
earlier, like what dog species
So,
kind
like,
of vibe, but
Longer-ish hair,
beautiful.
like pointy-ish.
are
snout.
you
Yeah.
the white and black spots, or are you like the caramel?
I reckon white and black spots.
Do you have a tail?
I do have a tail.
And you've got like the little white bit at the tip of the tail, little shepherd's Latin. Yes.
And I have a
But big.
spot over one eye as well.
Good.
But large.
Yes, but large.
Suddenly
and
we're like,
I also just want to express the idea that the transformation, I would much prefer, if you're imagining it, imagine more of like a Sailor Moon transformation sequence
beautiful.
than like
Then
a body horror kind of.
Yeah, no, I'm imagining the glowing light and like also the
Like
weird
the hair going
ribbon.
Yeah.
getting longer.
Yep,
and,
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now I am going to roll plus daring, which is going to be 8. And I'm going to choose to move in ways that no ordinary person could
Ooh.
in order to try and minimize the impact on
Yeah. Awesome.
my compatriots.
Ah, okay. So your agility and your strength is heightened in this form. You have the ability to like bound across the cabin and like brace against.
rescue
Just-
dog.
just
Yeah.
like- Be safe in the fluff.
Yes. Oh, you kind of gather them both up and take some of the fall for them.
Gonna get another goddamn feeling.
Yeah.
But you get one less because you don't take the condition, maybe?
Yeah. That does negate the conditions I was going to inflict upon you.
No, but
Nice.
I give you a fucking
How
string
can you
because
feel
you just fucking
hopeless?
saved me.
You are that
How can you feel hopeless when you're
I'm gonna give
being
you
held
one
by
of
a
those.
giant puppy.
dog. Yeah.
Okay, I've got everything except frightened. I will refuse to be frightened. I'm not frightened. Everything's in total control. It's just spiraling horrifically out of control, and I'm very angry about that. I'm not scared, right? I'm just angry.
Reminder that you can clear conditions. That is an option.
I'm well aware, but the
Okay.
thing that was important to me, my sun rust,
Yep. Go
and
on.
that was also the thing that I would use for my escapism.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
clearing conditions is tricky.
Oh, there it's
It can also be done through friendship.
Yeah.
And love.
Yes,
friend.
And you're allowed to ask for support. Great. Just-
everyone else
Okay,
is.
just flagging that. You've created a character that is antithesis to the mechanics of this game. Good luck.
Yes.
You're like,
yes.
What if I made it
Miserable.
really hard?
Yes.
So you have crashed on this planet, but you are unscathed. Thank you to the heroic efforts of Juno.
Do I personally take anything, or
You move in ways that are not normally possible. Congratulations. You kind of stumble outside. Like once you crash, you manage to push one of the doors open. Let's say Juno manages to push one of the doors open and deposits you on the ground outside, and you all take a breath and look up at the spoot that is definitely worse for wear.
Look, there's all of those dents from before.
There's more dents from
So many
now.
dents.
That thing ain't gonna fly without some serious help.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're looking at it, one big piece just like does the dramatic poof, and the sound of mother help.
Croaky, darling, we've been through worse than this. We'll get through this again. It's okay. I will get you some nice oil when we get home. I just need you to be a little bit more patient with me. Thank you for enduring so much.
very late to the punch, Juno points at the piece that fell off the ship and is like, that's your problem right there. Like, it did take that long to say it. Yeah.
It's definitely a problem right there.
So, attempted murder and thievery on their list.
You see a shape that wasn't there before.
I think there's something out there.
Do you want to talk about it?
I really don't.
It is reflected in the air to your left on a sword that is swinging towards you.
Oh, shit.
This is so fucking creepy. Interactions that are appropriate to be having.
Oh, look, we're here.
Put my sword down as well and be like, did you tell them about the papaya?
What are your feelings toward the dark side?
I've heard so many incredible clear your face.
I'm glad I made the right choice then. Thanks.
Are you offering me healthier emotional support?
They call this company U-Haul. They just they move things. That's their whole job.
What do you hope to get from closing yourself off so much?